Good morning, internet people.
Hi, everybody. I'm Cooper, and I'm scared of the camera.
What's up? Today, we're working on the alfalfa drill. When I bought the chassis, it was pretty well used. You can tell, I mean, it's getting wore down, but we got a lot of bearings. That bearing shot on the inside there. This bearing's good. This one's shot. That one's gone. Anyways, there's 20 bearings on here, and we're going to attempt to replace them all. So we're going to put new bearings in. The problem is the shafts are wore, where the previous bearings were at. That one, can't really, you can kind of see it. Which means we got to put all new shafts on here too. Oh man, I gotta do it the old way. Hi. Hello. All the bolts are off. Now in theory, my idea is to lift the wing up and the rollers should stay. Like, that's not bad. This side, that's fine. But over here, that's not supposed to. Oh. You guys see that? Let me figure out. You see how wore down that is? That's not supposed to be like that. That's not. That's the size it's supposed to be. And then that's what it is. Oh, we're striking out left and right. This one is seized on. So then I go to town to get a bearing. And I brought this piece in here. And I thought, well, I'll try our case dealer. The only thing that they had remotely close, which I got 6 of them because I thought maybe we could make them work, is a bigger style. This is the groove that's got to go in. It fits, but only 2 of my holes are going to line up. Which means I either have to re-drill these bigger, or I put 2 in, and then I have to plasma cut this one bigger. Because I can't just drill these bigger because then I notch them out. So we can't do that. So then I sent my dad up to John Deere because he wasn't that far away from it. Boom. They have them, right? So this is a little bigger style. Greasable. Kind of like the case one. Put it together, blah, blah, blah. Oh, look at that. My day is made. Also should probably go check on Tyler. He's planting beans right now. Probably getting close to being out. We're back. It's a new day. Had some time to go over these and figure out what I want to do. Now, put this one back together. They are seized on. I torched, heated this one up yesterday and started welling on it with the sledgehammer, and I could not get it off the shaft. Which makes me think that the rest of these are going to be the same way. We're going to move these around to make the new bearings work on that shaft. So we might have to slide it one way or the other, which is not a big deal. And then on this one over here, this is the one that was wore out really bad. I put some welds on it. Nothing fancy, nothing precision. It's fine. I just wanted to fill the gap a little bit without doing a lot of grinding. So I did, got it pretty close in spots. This new bearing is gonna fit right up on here. Over half the bearing is gonna be on here. It's gonna be fine, people. Couple days have passed. Took the weekend, but we're back at it. So, put the wings back on. New bearing. What we are doing is we are just sliding. This collar was here, and all we're doing is just sliding the bearing up, putting our spacer here. Need a little bit more of a spacer. So, bam. And we can put a cotter key in there. So we gotta redo that one, but we need that. Taking the new bearing, pushing it all the way on. So now it's sitting on the new shaft. And then I made a spacer. Oops, forgot my washer. Washer goes against the bearing. And then that goes against there. Now we can put a cutter key in. Morning, ladies, gentlemen, kiddos. Today we are starting pivots on my alfalfa fields. Looking good. It's a little patchy here, don't mind that, but we're getting there. But problem is we are dry. Dry. So we are trying to get some pivots going here so we can start watering. First pivot startup of the year is always a wreck. I don't know, some of you guys might not even know what a pivot is. A pivot is a pain in the butt, that's what it is. A pivot runs water. Here, particularly, we run water out of a pond. It happens to be a manure pond. Run it through a screen, underground, up to the pivot point, pressurizes all these little sprinkler heads above here. The pivot runs real slow, you adjust the speed, and it makes just a big half moon here. Irrigation. Tower, then the next tower, and then the next tower is over here. And then the rest are over there. We got some alignment issues. This is manure water. I always like to make sure the pivots move before I start adding water, because I don't like to take baths and poo water. right up there, which I doubt you'll be able to see, on that valve body is a plunger on each side. Those plungers are supposed to be split 50-50. That's what keeps the tower in line. But you can see that tower is fast. So now we're on the tower. That's fast. So we gotta check these. Make sure these cables are tight. Oh, that one's loose. Tighten the side that's leading. Did I do that right, Chase? I'm confused. You know, Chase, reading keys don't have this problem. If you squint one eye and then close the other, that looks pretty straight. Just squint really hard. Here's our adjustment. We're gonna speed it up to about there. Hook a vacuum pump to this. It sucks the air out as it drags the water in to prime this. We get in order to do so, you got a El Openo and then El Shadow. Hit start, turns the pivot on, and then we hop in the pickup and get out of here because the wind's going this direction and I don't want to push shower. Pump's done. We got water. Now we gotta get out of here. It's about to get nasty. Gotta turn this on, that on. He's got to go. Oh, we're getting schmisted on. Oh, that's gross. That was a lot of work. I got wet. Okay. Now I can explain a little better. You see all that mist? That's where we were. That's why you gotta hurry. You get the water going, you hurry up, you rev it up to where it needs to be, you turn your switch on for the pivot, flip your safety switch on, turn your water screen on, which keeps it spinning, keeps it, sorry, been drinking Red Bull, keeps it clean, and then you get out of Dodge before it pressurizes and becomes this. The oil says full. I know this pivot had an oil leak, so we're gonna go ahead and check it and probably add 5 gallons. Because if this shuts off, it won't shut the water off, and then we got a problem.
Why are you so scared of? Say hi, people.
They already know who you are, Roscoe. Sit. Lay down. Roll over. Roll over. Good boy. Bang. Good job. Good boy. Good job. Well, everybody, I'm going to leave you off on this note. In the last clip there, we were planting and disking up some grass that was flooded. There's some underground piping that have water, and one of the valves was broken. It always flooded where all that grass was, and they got it fixed. So we went in there, we tore up the grass and planted some alfalfa. That cultipacker machine, you could see it does a really good job of breaking up the fine clumps, because all we did was we just straight dissed it a couple times just to really tear up the clods, but it was still pretty clumpy. And then that thing just went through and pulverized it. So we're almost done with this. The cylinders were leaking on the seals, so me and Tyler took those off, and they're in getting rebuilt, and then we can put those back on. And then all we have left is 6 more bearings to do on that, and that thing's ready to go for the next, whatever we do next. So my buddy Dallas, he was in the previous video, the auctioneer from Sutton. He's been editing these last 4 videos. So he wanted to kind of do it. Just he enjoys video editing, and a lot more than I do, for sure. So he did a really good job. Show him your support. And also I'm gonna go back to editing the videos. Dallas has his own YouTube channel as well. I'm gonna put a link down in the description. I will put it across the bottom of the screen here if I can figure out how to do that. Again, I'm not very high tech, but I'll see what I can do. But the description, there will be a link to his YouTube channel. He does a lot of hunting videos here in Nebraska, and he does some traveling around. He was on a big tagged out tour, if any of you guys follow the hunting stuff. So he's actually down in Missouri right now. I think Missouri, right? He's in Missouri right now doing a turkey hunt. So he will have a video up soon. But go over to his page, give him a follow, subscribe to him if you guys enjoy watching videos about hunting and stuff. It's really cool to watch him, and he's a really good editor. So trying to get him to do some auctioneering videos, but push him on that. Anyways, thanks for everything, guys. We'll see you in the next video. We got lots of stuff coming up, including a lot of hay, so be ready for that. Random fact of the day.
Some cats are allergic to humans.
Cats are allergic to humans? Interesting. What you think, boys?
Dumb cats.